Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can study abroad for free. Yes, I mean free literally. So I'm Vandana Mahajan, founder, director of Futures Abroad and former director, international admissions and liaison for University of Toronto. I can tell you with confidence that there are a lot of resources available with universities in terms of monetary funding, open and available for international students. But the biggest problem is international students don't tap into those scholarships. They don't do research and they don't spend time applying for these funding opportunities, financial need opportunities, and scholarship opportunities. And as a result, while I was working with university, a lot of our funding, resources, scholarship money remained back with us. So today I'm going to be talking about how you can invest some of your time in the most meaningful way and study abroad for free. So let's dive into it and move on. So studying abroad costs money. The cost includes tuition fee, accommodation expenses, monthly living allowance, travel expenses, health insurance, and books and supplies. Now, if you are an international student, please remember there are several awards available for you. These awards are based on academic qualifications. So higher your grades, more money you can receive. There are awards for financial need-based scholarships. So you have a financial need, and if you can demonstrate that, universities will give you funding and you can study for free if your need is of that magnitude. Last but not the least, a combination of financial funding, research funding, and academic ability can help you get several scholarships, research grants, or financial need funds to be able to manage your expenses while you're studying abroad in your dream university today. So stay with me till the end and save and share this with someone who needs funding and has the grades to study abroad for free. So scholarships don't usually need repayment. It is free money, so why not spend time to get that money? The reward is for deserving students. So academic achievement is extremely important and universities will review that. Whether you are getting scholarship money, funding money, financial need money, or research money. So reduce your financial pressure and start exploring your options. Different options available is merit-based, need-based, government scholarships, and university scholarships. Now trust me when I say that an international student can, if you spend time searching, can find several scholarships on your dream university's website because these are available for you to apply. So one very important fact is that you review your profile, create a storyline, and then start looking at your dream universities. Start your research and understand which scholarships are you eligible for. You can apply for multiple scholarships in any particular university, and you'll be surprised that you can actually get not just one scholarship. You can be the winner and a deserving student of multiple scholarships at a particular university. Sharing an example with you, one of my students who had applied to Canadian University, University of British Columbia. He was from a very small town in Tunisia. He won almost $200,000 Canadian dollars in scholarship from University of British Columbia. And that was a combination of several scholarships at one university. So think about it. Tuition fee for University of British Columbia is approximately $50,000. He got almost $200,000 in the first year itself when he got an offer of admission. So you can get that too. Merit-based scholarships are purely based on academic records. Universities reward you for your achievement. The higher your grades in your final year, the more money you can get from universities. Need-based scholarship is, as the word suggests, need-based. It's financial need. Now, most universities across the globe do value your financial need if you're a good student and you are worthy of getting admission in your dream university. So once you apply and you are admissible, you can approach the university to ask for financial need-based scholarship. They are going to ask you for several documents to demonstrate that need, and that is important. You have to prove that yes, you are eligible for admission, but you don't have the funds to pay. Once you are able to display that, universities will give you almost 100% of not only the tuition fee cover, but also full cost of your living, travel expenses, health insurance, and books and supplies. So foreign universities have a commitment that if a student is not able to pay for their tuition fee, they are going to make sure you don't drop out of college. They will help you complete the university degree. So my friends, don't ignore this part. First, work hard in your university or your high school years, get good grades, and then target scholarships. There are a lot of government scholarships as well. Some government funding is based in your home country. So please don't waste that. Explore the opportunity your home country is giving you, especially the government of your home country. They have several scholarships for different programs. And if you're applying for one of those programs, you can be the winner of a scholarship from your home country. These are fully funded by the country's governments itself and often provide major financial coverage. Last but not the least, university scholarships based on academic grades, which we already spoke about, financial needs scholarships. You can get multiple awards at one go. So who can apply for study abroad scholarships? High school students, university students, students applying for master's programs, students applying for PhD program, or working professionals. All of you are eligible for scholarships, and not just high school students. So be mindful and start searching. In my experience of working at a prestigious university in Canada, which is a top 15 university today, University of Toronto, there are enough opportunities available for all categories of international students. You just have to start your research at least 1 year ahead of time. And trust me, you will be the winner of scholarships, grants, need-based funding, whatever your situation is, you can get it. Step-by-step process, what you should do, as I said, start 1 year ahead of time. Choose your study destination, which country or countries you're going to apply for. Match your financial budget with the country specifically, because some countries are more expensive than the others. So try and be smart about this and reduce your financial burden with step one. Secondly, whichever country you're applying for, shortlist the universities you really want to get admission into. It doesn't matter if that university is very prestigious. If you think your grades are good, your financial background, your academic background matches, please put that in your shortlist and then work backwards. Then start searching, how can you get more funding, more scholarships? Because you worked hard. You got good grades in your academics. Now is the time to leverage your profile and make the most of the hard work you've done already for years. Check the eligibility carefully. Make a list of all the scholarships you can apply for. Don't think you can apply for only one per university. You can apply for multiple scholarships in each academic institution, provided you qualify for them. Prepare the documents once you have finalized the shortlist. You will need your transcripts. You will need a good, solid, well-crafted resume and a statement of purpose, highlighting your goals, your vision, and why do you think you should be deserving of this particular scholarship. Recommendation letters from your work professionals, your boss, somebody you're reporting to directly, somebody you've done research under, etc., are extremely important as well. Last but not the least, if you've taken any exams like SAT, ACT, GRE, GMAT, etc., those test scores will also qualify you for scholarships and will elevate your profile to another level. Last but not the least, apply well before the deadlines. Prepare for interviews. Most scholarships will have an interview as a final round. So make sure you've done enough reading and research about the scholarships, about the country you're applying to, and the university that you're targeting. So how do you build a strong scholarship profile? Most importantly, grades. keep your grades consistent. That is the first thing universities will look for. Consistent academic performance is extremely important. Research projects, make sure you engage in research and make sure that you have actually published your research work as well. Start getting relevant certifications, whether it's whatever program of study you're targeting. Certifications relevant for that program of study is extremely important. If you've started a year ahead of time and you know which scholarships you're applying for, you know the criteria to qualify as well. So if you're missing something in that criteria, make sure that you're fulfilling those criteria by either work experience, certification, whatever needs to be done to qualify for the same. If you have time, you need it, go ahead and participate in some competitions or achievements. International competitions are considered very high in value by international universities. Universities for admission and scholarship team for scholarships are looking for leaders, innovators, creative thinkers. So engage in something you can showcase that you're a leader. You started a project, you implemented a project. It was your innovation, it was your creation. And make sure that you are showing that with your initiative, you've actually made an impact in the community. This is extremely important, students, and we need to make sure that we are targeting it very, very carefully. So make sure your grades, your potential, your purpose, and your impact is highlighted very clearly in your application. Now, how to write a winning statement of purpose. We've done all these things over a few years. We've shortlisted the universities, we've shortlisted the country, we know which scholarships we're applying for. Now is the time to create a storyline and start adding that story meaningfully in a personal statement or statement of purpose, because eventually admission officers, scholarship officers want to know who you are, what have you done, what have you achieved, what have you learned through these activities, and how are you going to use your skills to impact the community in their country, impact the community in that university, and bring significant value in their space. So highlight your academic background, highlight your learning outcomes, talk about the activities, achievements, awards that you've gained. Talk about what are your future career goals and why this scholarship or degree program will help you achieve your future career goals. Challenges you've overcome are extremely important because universities are looking for students who are resilient, who can go through any amount of rigor and still do very, very well. So documents required for scholarship applications, academic transcripts, degree certificates, your resume, your letters of recommendation, your scholarship essays, your passport copy, and English test scores. And if you've done any other exams, certifications, GRE, GMAT, SAT, please submit all of that as well. Moving on, let's discuss a little bit about what does it take to get fully funded scholarships. So some of the popular scholarships to start with are Chevening Scholarship, Fulbright Program, Erasmus Mundus Scholarship for European universities, DART scholarships for German universities, and MEXT for Japan. These programs are highly competitive but life-changing. So if you are thinking of any of these countries, these 5 scholarships are key and they will provide you almost fully funded scholarship opportunities. So in the end, students, my message to you is start early. 12 to 18 months is a good time. Less than 12 months is not a good time. It is setting yourself up for failure. Apply for multiple scholarships, customize your application, showcase your skills, showcase your aptitude, build your leadership skills. Maintain good grades, apply early, and prepare for interviews. Trust me, if you follow this timeline, this step-by-step guide is going to help you get fully funded scholarships. Save this guide and follow Futures Abroad for more such videos.